In this video, we're going to do the first thing that every developer does when learning a new language. Hey, Code Operative here, helping you reach further faster in the programming world. If this is our first time meeting, welcome to the channel. The Code Operative channel is for developers of any level. This is a resource that will help you be confident in your skills and solutions. If that sounds appealing to you, hit the subscribe button, the bell, and keep watching to build those programming muscles every day. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do is create a new project. Make sure that you have Java selected and select SDK 11. Then you're going to click Next, Next, and we're going to call this Helloworld. Click Finish. Alright, so we have our project here. It's empty. We have a source folder, so we're going to right click on the source folder, click New, and then Java class. We're going to name that Java class Hello World. Right, so you'll see it automatically gives us some things. Public class Hello World. So I'm going to quickly type in the things that we need. So public static void main string array args, and then inside of here we're going to type system out print line hello operatives. Alright, so this is a basic hello world. So the first thing you'll notice is the public accessor here, an accessor being some sort of visibility for a class or a method or a variable. So there's public, private, and protected accessors. A public accessor means that any place can access this piece of information, in this case a class. So what is a class? A class is a blueprint of the collection of data and logic. Data being instance variables that refer to internally held information, and logic being methods that either act upon that information and or information that is passed in. So a class is not an object, but a blueprint of an object. So I can create a hello world object using this class. You can think of it like a mold, right? It's going to give you the same shape every time, but you can pass in different internals. So here we have the class name. So this class is called Hello World. It's the Hello World class. And then you have your curly braces. So these curly braces surround everything that is internal to this class, everything that this class describes. So inside we only have one method, and that method is the main method. So this main method is what Java looks for when it's trying to see, hey, where do I start this program? It looks for this specific method header, public static void main string array args. So we already talked about what public is. Static is a method that will not act upon internal object data. It's specific to a class, so there will only ever be one method. So if I was to create two instances of this Hello World class, Hello World A and Hello World B, and they both called this main method at some point for some reason, they would both be calling the same method, not their version of the method, which would be the case if the static modifier was not here. And then void, this is your return type, void meaning nothing. So this this specific method does not return anything. Main is the name of the method. This can be changed to anything you want on other methods. I think this method needs to be specifically named. And the string array within the parentheses here is your parameter. So the string array describes the type of the parameter, and args is the name. So a string is a collection of characters in a special object in Java. It's basically like words or letters, whatever. That's your string data type. So an array is basically a collection of variables that you can refer to in sequence. I'll go more in depth on these in the future. And then you have the trusty curly braces, and everything inside of these curly braces is owned by this method. So this marks the beginning of the method, and this curly brace marks the end of the method. And then inside we only have one instruction, your first instruction, which is to call the system library. This is part of the JDK. So inside of your system class, there is a out variable, and this out variable has a print line method which takes one argument, which is Helloworld, this string that we're passing in. So when we run this, we get Hello World. So if I then change this to Hello Operatives, I'm changing the string, and I run it again. See, the text just changed down here. And that's the essentials of Hello World in Java. You just learned how to build Hello World in Java. Question of the day: have you done this before in other languages? Let me know in the comments below.